contour, highlight, and radiance. My focus for this is contouring with warmth, highlighting with a glow, and making it look like the perfect lighting's following me around. Now let's add some life to this face. First, I prep my skin with the STROBE Cream Golden Elixir and Prolong Wear Foundation. First, I'm using a warm shade that's a couple shades darker than my skin tone to do as a base. I'm going along the sides of my nose, and I'm sweeping it just underneath my brow. I want to make sure it's well blended because I'm putting a darker color over top. Now with a shade quite a bit darker than my skin tone, I'm actually going to draw a line to make it sharper, but because we did the lighter shade first, this dark shade has something to blend into and it won't look muddy. I'm making sure everything's real blended so that you can't see that darker line we did. Now again, with the lighter of the two dark shades, I'm just going to carve a line right under my cheekbone. Once I've got it where I want it, I can start blending it lightly. Again, making sure that it's really well blended because we're going to put a darker color over top. Now that that's blended, I'm going to do a sharper line with the really dark color right underneath my cheekbone again. Once I've got that sharper line, I'm not going to blend it in a circular motion like I did the last one, I'm just diffusing the edges. I want it to look really sharp, but it looks blended still because we did that lighter color first. Now I'm taking the lighter of the two darker shades and doing it in a half circle shape around the edge of my hairline and forehead. Now with my lighter color, I'm actually going to warm it up with my finger and go lightly in a V shape underneath my eye. I'm blending it right out towards my hairline and down towards my nostril. Then I'm going to do a line right down the center of my nose. With a very small amount of my lighter shade, I'm going to go right above my jawline. Then I'm going to wisp whatever's left over on my brush on the center of my forehead, just blending down the center of my nose, above my lip, and on my chin. Now I want to set my contour with a darker shade powder. I'm using a mineral powder just so it still looks like skin and it's not too matte. I'm also going to sweep that color across the forehead and blend it anywhere else across my face to make sure all the lines are nice and smooth. Now to go on either side of my nose, I'm actually just going to pinch my brush so that the tip is smaller, so I can get into that small area. Now with a light highlighting powder, this is Whisper of Guilt from MAC, I'm just going to lightly highlight my nose and above my lip. I'm also going to take that light highlight powder and go right over top of my cheekbones. Make sure your nose isn't too shiny. Now I'm taking the light colored concealer and I'm just highlighting the inner corners of my eyes. This will make them look a lot bigger. Also with the light colored concealer, I'm just going right underneath my brows. And you want to make sure you're not losing your contour, so just do it lightly. I'm going to carry whatever's left over on my brush right across my eyelid, and that's the light concealer. Now with the medium dark shade of concealer, I'm just going to cut a line right above my cheekbone, starting from the outer corner of my eye. This will make those cheekbones really pop, and it also looks like you've done shadowing with eyeshadow. Now I wanted to keep it classic with all this contouring, so I've chosen Ruby Woo lipstick by MAC, a classic red, and I've put on a ton of mascara. Now you're contoured to high heavens. Well, thank you everybody for watching, and don't forget to share, subscribe, and follow. Stay pretty.